So yo guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and it's your boy DY. And whenever whenever there's a guest on DY's Nation, it's about to be a banger. So today's guest is that student that is balancing football, fashion, and finance, like writing exams without breaking a sweat. He's got the look, he's got the swag. He's got the footworks and the grades. So like, what more can a nigga ask for? So ladies and gentlemen, welcome KAZI to the set today. So how are you doing today?
I'm good, bro.
You're looking so soft and gentle. But let's start easy. What was one you're a fashion guy, you know, fashion obviously. You're a baller. And
I'm a footballer.
Yeah, you're a footballer. Like you're not a baller
No, I'm not a baller yet.
You're a
I'm just a
footballer.
footballer.
And you're like you seem smart. So like what was one version of you people don't get right away?
People don't get that I'm calm, because most of the people that know me, they know me through football, and I'm not really calm when it comes to football.
Yeah.
I'm more expressive.
Yeah.
That's just it. I feel like
People
that's
don't
how
know
I
you're
feel.
calm.
I would say people don't know I'm calm. Like, people don't know that I'm actually calm.
Oh, they feel like is a like
Outgoing footballer or something.
okay.
And yeah, that's what I think.
Okay. So let's start with football. Like obviously I've played with a lot of people, but like I showed him a video earlier. I was like, there's only two people I know who could do this to me if I play against them. Like I think I'll put the video on, but like the video basically, like there was a striker and a defender, and the striker caught the defender to the left and caught him back to the right, sitting on the floor. So I feel like there's only two people I know who can do that to me, which is you. And shout out to my nigga Daniel. But like, how did football start? Like, and I heard something. I heard like you've never trained with a coach before. Like you've never played.
Yeah, I've never been to an academy. I've never done any
So like
major training or anything.
Like basically to me, you are what I call Regina Nima.
I mean,
How did football start?
how did football start? I just started playing football in like secondary school.
Yeah.
You know, that's when I started. Like I knew I was good, but like I didn't have the chance to play, because back in the days, like secondary school and there's hostel, and it's just hostel guys that actually get the playing time.
Yeah.
So until I got into the hostel, before I actually got my own playing time, and I performed well, that's just it. That's how I started.
So football started for like, so when you were in primary school, you didn't play street football. You never had all those.
No, I did, but like when it started, like when I actually started playing football, I mean, like
When you know, like
when I knew what was going on the pitch,
yeah,
that's it.
Wow.
Who said 6 people on the floor?
So, what position? Like obviously, what for the viewers, what position do you play?
Winger.
Winger.
Yeah.
So what kind of winger are you? The flashy kind, disciplined or aggressive?
I don't know. That's left for people that have played with me.
But like obviously, you have to know your personality now. Like me now, I know like when I'm defending.
Or like what type of stats I have as a winger.
Like what kind of player are you? Are you
playing my play style?
Yeah. Are you the kind of aggressive player, flashy, or just?
I would say 5-star and pace. Yeah, 5-star and pace.
Like for me, so I would say you are a flashy player.
That's 5-star.
With like a maybe bit of aggressive.
Aggressive how?
Like I've seen you. I've played with you and against you.
Yeah, I know.
Like one thing I won't forget is the first time I played against you.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like I remember people were like, meet him now. I was like, no, I be Fantech now. Like I was like, what the fuck? Like, what do you expect me to do? Because that day I think it was at QC, and you were let me just say, you were demolishing people. People were being sat on the floor. Unfortunately, I was one of those people. Bro. I don't think I can do that anymore. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so too.
So, have you ever played a game where you like that thought came in your head and you like, I'm the guy to run the show today?
Yeah, of course.
So what game was that? Can you give us a detail of that?
That was I think the second intramural championship that we won.
Okay. Is it the final that just like the one you guys played this year?
No. The second one we played against Yan and his team, against Pelumi, Yan and those guys.
Yeah.
That was the one I knew like I had to. Well, I don't really remember what happened, but I know I scored 2 important goals. And that was like everybody was just shouting, and that's the clips I keep using every time.
So, but before that
game was really nice.
Before that game, was there that thought of like, I'm the man to run the shit today? Or it was after the game when you already turned up?
Oh no, before the game.
Yeah,
I knew.
Because was it like the team was made of?
Nah, I knew my team came to the finals with the like thought that I wanted to win.
Yeah,
because we already won the last season.
Yeah.
And then this was the next season, and we were also in the finals again. So we wanted to win the 3 this thing, but like this was the second one. So we knew we wanted to win it, and we won. That's just what happened.
Wow. They knew they wanted to win it, and they won.
That's
just so simple and casual. Oh my
that's
God.
just what happened.
So like you're not just making moves on the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Your academics are tight, like obviously.
Yeah.
So how do you balance it all? Like how do you balance being a great footballer that plays a lot of football and a fashion guy that like goes take fashion content and do stuff and also like get your grade like
how do I do it?
yeah,
I'm not really as studious as I was when I was in secondary school.
Yeah.
I mean, like
I think obviously nobody is.
But like, in as much as I play football all the time, I still have time for actual schoolwork.
Yeah.
And fashion is basically just on the weekends.
Yeah.
Or not basically on the weekends. I mean, it doesn't really take long to make the fashion OOTD that I do.
It still takes time because like you have to.
Yeah, it still takes some time. I have to edit and shit like that.
Stuff. And then for football, you have to maybe travel or.
I don't know. I just balance it by the grace of God. That's just all I can say. Because I don't really know. I don't have any schedule or anything. It's just balanced.
So what would you say is like?
To an extent.
What would you say is like a regular routine for you? Like what's a regular routine that you do?
The regular routine. In what aspect? Like on my daily activities.
Yeah,
like sometimes I do every day.
Just daily activity. Like what does a daily routine look like?
My Instagram.
Based on this on his Instagram 247.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm checking in on my Instagram.
So, do you ever think like people underestimate how smart you are because of how good you are in football? Like, you know,
like I'm not serious. Or
yeah, because
like
there's this. I don't know for Bako, but like there's always this thought that if you are so good in football back then in secondary school, there's no way you are very smart academically.
Oh no, I was actually smart in secondary school.
That's what I'm giving you an instance. Like, do you think people underestimate how smart you are just because you are very good in football, playing soccer?
I mean, personally, nobody has come up to me and like underestimate it. But I feel like generally, people actually do.
Yeah.
Let me say, like my mom, for instance.
Yeah.
She actually feels like if I spend all my time playing football and affects my grade or something like that. But like, I don't really know. It just depends on the person and who the people.
I feel like there's a level of how you take like sports serious. You definitely like.
Yeah, it definitely take some time out of your academics and then.
So sometimes people are like, that was just it. So I feel like people do underestimate. So like now, let's. Like as you can see, you guys can see, it's looking all like flashy, the jewelry, the like it basically came to intimidate the host, but
no really sure.
I'm not here for that. But like when did this all fashion like when did it all start? Like when did you like decide that I think I'm gonna, because you have the look exactly, like you have the stature. When did you like damn, I think I'm gonna do fashion. I'm gonna go into fashion.
I've always been a fashionista.
Really?
I think when I was in SS1,
yeah,
that's like grade 10. I won the fashion award in my school.
Oh,
so like I've actually been a fashion person right from the start. I just knew that I had a bigger opportunity when I got here. Yeah. That's when I started
doing it.
Yeah,
putting yourself out there.
Yeah,
but that's not like fashion. I don't know. Actually, no, I'm not whack. Like I can dress, but like fashion.
Yeah, he has the sense.
As long as my trouser, my shoe, and my shirt goes well, I just. But like no, like I've seen some people. I'm like, wow, these people really do put in a lot of effort to like, to look.
Really in Regina.
Yeah. I've seen a lot. There's this guy I know, Leon Richie. There's, I think, a couple more at the top of my, and there's my friend at home, like that guy, like, but it just, I'm like, wait, you just spend. I once had someone spend $1,000
on clothes
on one cat. You know yourself. 1,000. Like, I was like, bro. But that's how into fit there. Like,
yeah.
I don't, maybe somewhere in the future we are very, very, very big. But like, I don't think I like right now be a fashion to the point where I was like,
yeah, me too. I mean, even the popular fashion
and
guys,
you know,
they will still tell you to thrift.
Yeah.
And me too, I also tell you to thrift.
And let me tell you, you know the worst thing. This guy that I said that spent $1,000 in fashion, he doesn't do fashion content.
I mean, now that's just personality. That's not really fashion anymore. That's just his personality.
Yeah, he just buys the clothes and wear them out.
That's just
like,
that was the type of classes thing. If you
oh my god. So let me ask you this. Do you ever show up to class or practice and have people whisper like, oh my god, this guy is doing too much?
Obviously.
You want to give us one scenario?
Honestly, you know, things go around.
Yeah.
I've actually had somebody come and tell me that, oh, this is what this person said about you.
Yeah.
And honestly, I can't feel bad or feel offended.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good thing from where I'm coming from. It's a good thing for you to appreciate my fit or complain about it. That's fine. Like, if nobody is hating, I'm not really doing anything yet. You feel me? That's just how it is for me. No,
me personally, for me, I think I've also had that like thoughts about you. Like, I think I was like,
this guy is doing too much.
Like, no, not like this guys. I was like, wait, now school will they come and be really go like party or club? Like, I once had like, I'm like,
see, you don't keep your clothes for a special day. Every day is a special day.
Every day is a special day, but like, I'm just like, if I'm going to school to spend like 4 or 5 hours of class, like, basically, person like me, like I only have like one class a day, and after that one class, I don't know. So I'm like, why do I have to like spend
time getting that fit?
Spend time dress, like I want that to like I see some people like coming to school. I'm like, Jesus, but this boy is just not the club is supposed to go now, or like an event, but like, it's coming to class, and then and they have usually like people like you, and I think I've seen you one time. There's this aura like when you guys move around in this confidence, like. Just not see anybody, Papa. Just walk out like.
Obviously, you dress the way you want to be addressed.
Like, and that's a good thing, Sha. But like, to me, Sha, I think that's why I said I personally had that thought once. I was like, school we all they come for, not be.
I feel like a lot of people actually have that type of mentality that you shouldn't overdress to school. But then the way
that's like is your personal. You want to showcase yourself. You want to like you want to put yourself in profile. So. Modeling is like storytelling with your looks. So, how do you show who you are without saying a word?
I mean, it depends on the style that you're trying to model for or represent.
Do you feel like there's a way you style yourself and people already know who you are without you saying to them, oh,
yes, obviously. Most people have seen me with this furry hat, this Ushanka that I always wear.
Yeah.
With my, let me say, corporate fit.
Yeah, corporate fit.
And like that already has his own personality.
Yeah.
And then now I'm currently on, let's say, streetwear.
Yeah. With
my hat like this, and then most people that will see me for the first time will have a different, but it's modeling a different style. Like I'm usually with a tie. You usually see me with a tie when the weather changes to that kind of, what I'm saying. Well, that's just it.
That's what I'm saying. Like different model, different style,
has different personality,
different message. Yeah. So, so this one we're going to be talking about like identity and pressure. Like, do you ever feel people expect you to fit in a box? Like, oh, he's an athlete, oh, he's a pretty boy, oh, he's a nerd, or all three?
Obviously, everybody has expectation for your academics.
Yeah.
That one is not really like fitting in a box. But when it comes to athletics and football,
I feel like
everybody kind of holds like a.
Well, like at one time, before I came up with this question, I actually thought about that. I was like, how can you be a footballer, like a very, very exceptional footballer, and then be a very, very good like fashion guy that takes fashion
creator.
serious. And then I was like, I just went to Kunde, the guy that plays for Barcelona. I was like, this guy is basically like, if you see him without outside of football, he's like a mega, like he's
Is he like model or something?
Yeah,
like
and
that?
I'm like, yeah, so definitely you can do this.
It's possible, yeah.
So, hopefully, like people get to like accept.
I'm not saying when it comes to football, like you just have to perform
Yeah.
to what people expect of you and
Yeah.
what you also expect of yourself.
Yeah.
That's just it.
Especially when you have
That's
this,
kind of
especially when you have this like
important match
like,
or
especially when
something.
you have like people already know you are good and you want to show up. Like
Yeah,
you want to go fuck up on the final when people are counting on you.
yeah.
Imagine like the final you guys won last week Saturday, and you showed up to that game when everybody was like, okay, Chiki go do some magic today. You
Yeah.
showed up,
First of all, PSA. My name is not Chike. My name is actually Daniel.
really?
Yes. So continue.
Oh my god! You see, even the old self not doing work. Like I don't know. Like I've always just assumed his name.
No,
is Chike.
everybody actually calls me Chike.
Yeah,
Like, the entire people here actually call me Chike.
but your name is not.
But
Chike.
that's not even my name.
You see, let's see the
That's
beer
not
name
my
with
name.
Papa and Mama not give her.
Exactly.
But
So
I feel like
from now on, you guys should change.
So what should we call you, Daddy?
Just call me Daniel or
But I
Kazi.
can't call like there's basically Daniel.
Yeah, there's a lot of
there's-
Daniel, so you can
there's-
just call me Kazi.
I feel like okay, Chike
Yeah.
Daniel. Oh my god! So which version of you feels the most like you?
Football. No
That-
second thoughts.
That one is not like your acting. It's like
That's not
That's
my
you.
acting. That's who I am.
that's like me.
Football.
So what would surprise people the most if they really got to know you?
If people really got to know me, what will surprise them?
Yeah.
See, before you get to know me,
Mhm.
you can't know anything other thing about me. So every new thing you are going to know will surprise you. That's just it.
You know, like what's one thing that there's something people will know about you when they get to know you.
You, before you knew me, what do you?
Before I got to know you, I
What
know you,
surprised you after you knew me?
before I got to know you, I knew you on the football field.
Exactly.
And the first day I met you, that first day you carried me sit down. So I was like, wow, this guy is really good. So actually, yeah, that surprised me. So
Exactly. That's football fashion to surprise you. Once you see, that's the thing here. Those are the only places you can know me from.
yeah,
Either you see me when I'm doing fashion stuff, or you see me playing football,
or they see you in school.
or they see me in school.
Yeah,
And
it's
you
basically
can't
that
see me in
three
library,
place.
but that's just it.
Or they
Those
see
three
you in
places.
church.
Or church.
Yeah.
Exactly. Or that's all.
Oh yes.
At home. So those are the 4 places. If you see me doing fashion,
It's Saturday night.
wherever you see me,
Yeah,
those other 4 places
yeah.
is what will surprise you.
Okay.
If you see me doing fashion, football will surprise you. If you see me doing football, fashion will surprise you. If you see me in school, football and fashion will surprise you.
But like I think there was one place I saw you and I was surprised. I was like, what is it doing here?
This is about,
No,
I'm surprised.
won't disclose.
I'm surprised.
So like I feel like basically we'll be talking a lot about like football. Like basically.
Mm.
I think we'll actually do a footballing content like just to show the audience like how good, because like you'll be like as I talk so you carry me sit down, maybe a lot of people not believe. So like we'll actually do a video where
I don't know, like we don't really record all the games and stuff like that.
yeah.
But I'm sure there are clips.
Like no, like I've seen you do many tricks on the field, but there was one I witnessed. The one I witnessed where I was aside you sitting people in QC. I think the last futsal final
Tournament.
the final. So like you guys had to win that match because it was like a
Yeah, it was a tough match. It was like
that match was crazy.
there was a lot of things on the line. Exactly.
I think probably it's because they beat you guys the final before that, and you guys didn't want to go two finals lost to them.
Yeah. Something like that. Because we won 2 finals in a row and we were going for the 3 pits.
And they destroyed
Then
them.
they won.
Yeah.
So we had to win the 3rd one to
Yeah.
finish our. And if they had won the 2nd one, it would have been 2 pits. 2-2.
So now it's
So we had to like you
final
know,
showdown for like who gets that 3rd one first.
we had to clock their. But it was a nice distance.
You know, like that final, I was just like, wow. Initially, I was going to come do something like do like a contest stuff. I was just like, I think let me just.
He's already the
Focus.
entertainment was
Like,
too much.
Let me just come and watch as a fan. And when I got there, after seeing many reactions, I was like, damn, why did I not come?
Yeah.
I saw a lot of sad downs. Oh my god. And obviously there was an incident. The match was crazy.
Yeah, the match was actually
The match
crazy.
was crazy.
It's always crazy like that when it's debuts and when there's a lot of things.
When it's not debut, when there's the two African giants. The two top teams in futsal was going head to head. Like definitely, it has to be back in those days when Mayu and Liverpool closed it, or Mayu Arsenal, or Madrid Barca, like those top match. So basically, let's now. In fact, like music, footballer. So, what does the future like in 5 years? What do I see myself doing? KAZI, I was gonna say cheeky, but then I had to rephrase my words. So, where do you see yourself in like 5 years?
I don't know. Probably as a graduate that still does fashion.
Okay.
That's just it. That's just for me.
The word as a graduate that still does fashion.
Yeah.
Other people say as an artist as well.
Yeah, that's just it.
First of all, he has to be a graduate. So if he doesn't graduate, he doesn't want to know what happened, but he has to. So like, if your life was to be an highlight reel, what's one moment that has to be in it?
When I scored that bicycle kick in that pickup game.
Really?
Yeah.
Posso bem sou, não cessa do fim de semana.
I don't know, just many football moments. That's just it.
So, what was one advice or one piece of what you easily like say to someone who's out there like to like just like a word of encouragement, because like you obviously have so many stuff you're doing right now, but you keep going. You like there are some people that will say like, oh, I'm tired, I don't get that strength, but like you do 3 things simultaneously and keep going. So what's one
word of what?
Word of encouragement. Or I didn't want to say like word of word of encouragement.
For another person, for me to encourage somebody.
Yeah, like so if you want to encourage someone like me now, what's something you do?
Never give up.
Never give up. What about if I have given up?
I'll say, wake up to reality.
Wake up to reality. But like that's just for like never give up. Like, but
if you give up sometimes, sure. If you relax more.
If you give up, I don't know. Like there's this quote I usually like. I love. Like,
but just try your best.
Just
try your best.
There's this quote I love. Like I love it very. It's like, if you give up on your dream, what else do you have to chase?
Yes.
And I'm like, that's true. Like right now, you need to keep.
Word.
Cameraman, you go like, if you give up on your dream, you can chase like, no. But like that's like, if you give up on your dream, what else do you want to chase? You want to be chasing skirts.
You chase the bag.
But the bag is actually the dream. Yeah, the bag is the dream because like you want to have that money.
You want to have the bag.
Exactly. So that's what you are chasing. So the dreams come with the bag. If I get dream, you're not gonna give me the bag. Why am I chasing it?
Real shit.
Why am I chasing a bag that's not gonna give me money? Like a dream that's not gonna give me money. So,
yeah. So just don't give up on your dream.
Yeah, don't give up. Don't give up on your dream. If you give up on your dream, you have nothing else. So you just do. You go so far. You go be like Gbadugo. If you wanna be an Gbadugo, you can continue. So, but first of all, I want to like before we like, what's something you like to like say? You want to give a shout out to your handles, to like
my Instagram
and my Instagram, your Snap, your TikTok, your liver,
on everything, on every social media there is. My name is Nielkazii, Nielkazii. That's just it.
Capture that
on everything.
Yeah, check him out.
Yeah,
is a content creator like myself. We're both upcoming. So hopefully
in the next
we'll see each other at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the very top.
So make sure you follow him. I beg us, tell your followers to also follow me too.
Yes, yes.
Subscribe to my YouTube
I'll
channel,
paste the
please.
link of everything.
Yeah,
I guess
we need your subscription
support.
But like that's it, guys. Want to say thank you for coming.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you for coming on our set today and giving us a unique vibe, fun, laughter. So see you guys at our next video. Make sure you like, make sure you share, and subscribe. And if you don't like the video, and send it to your ex. I like it. So see you guys. Another.